Let's do some kind of a geography quiz again. That should be fun. Just as a kind of way to wrap up. Let's say grade 12. No. Quiz difficult. If it really is difficult, but anyway, the most infuriating. You always get these kind of BuzzFeed quizzes and stuff. Let's try it. The most infuriating and difficult geography quiz you'll ever take. Well, I'm not sure about that, but anyway. Name a country that begins with the letter D. Alright, Denmark comes to mind first of all. Do I have to click on guess or can I just press enter? Correct! Yes, so there's quite a few of them. Name a country that ends with the letter L. That ends with the letter L. Good grief, now I really have to think. That's going to take a little time. Good grief, let's skip this question for now. I'll have to think about that. I guess there's no time limit on this. Name a European country that contains a double letter. Maybe this is the most infuriating quiz ever. Sweden, Norway, Finland, Spain, France, Portugal, Andorra. Does Andorra have 2 R's? That's the question. Ireland, United Kingdom, Bosnia, Serbia, Greece, there's one. Enter. Correct. Andorra. Yes, so I was right with the double R there. Anyway, alright, at least we got somewhere. Bosnia and Herzegovina. How is that a double letter? That's odd. I'm not seeing it. Oh, the A. Okay, that doesn't really count in my book, but anyway. Name a non-European country that ends with 2 consonants. Good grief. Now I have to think, what is a consonant? Okay, it's not a vowel. It ends with 2 consonants. Non-European. So, okay, let's think of Africa. Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Egypt, that's possibly one. Correct, yes, alright. Name a US state that contains just 4 letters. Iowa is one of them. Let's think if we can find any other ones. Do we have to? Iowa. Correct. Oh, it's Utah and Ohio. Name a country that ends with an R. A country that ends with an R. I'm trying to think in Africa again. Oh, this is not easy necessarily. Mozambique, Madagascar. Madagascar, there we go. Africa will not let you down. Correct. East Timor, Ecuador. It's always so easy when you get the answers. It's like in one of the Sherlock Holmes episodes with Jeremy Brett, who is, by the way, the best Sherlock Holmes ever, where he always, there's this quote where he says to Watson, of course it's easy when the answer is given to you. Name a 4-letter country that is not in Asia. A 4-letter country that is not in Asia. Again, I'm turning to Africa. Yeah, I would have thought like Laos, for example. But, of course, we can't take that one. Belize, Guatemala, Haiti. It almost gets there. Peru. Peru is 4 letters. Fiji, Cuba, Chad, Togo, of course, Mali and Peru. Name a country other than Japan that starts with the letter J. Jordan, of course. And Jamaica and Jordan, one of the only two. I just want to go back to the other one before we skip it and the test comes to an end. Name a country that ends with the letter L. Brazil, of course. Right, just so we get that one. Name a US state that begins and ends with the same letter. Oh dear, Florida, Alabama. There we go. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, and Ohio. Name an African country that contains a double letter. That should be easy in theory. Tanzania, Madagascar, Sudan, Libya, Algeria, Swaziland or Eswatini, Madagascar again, Mozambique, Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Somalia. I will find it. Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau. Does that have 2 N's? Well, Guinea-Bissau has 2 S's, but I don't want to... Anyway, let's try it. They might mark me wrong here because it might need an apostrophe in between. I think let's add it. Let's not. I don't know. Let's just try it. Correct. Yes, so it does have it, but I was not sure if they were going to accept that. But anyway, Guinea-Bissau, of course, is one of them. Morocco, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, and Cameroon. Of course, again, it's easy when you get the answer. Name a capital city that begins and ends with the same letter. Beijing, Tokyo, Wellington, Canberra, Moscow, London, Paris, Washington. Begins and ends with the same letter. This might be the most boring video in history, but anyway, let's try it nevertheless. Seoul, Pyongyang. Good grief. Maybe we'll have to skip that one for now. How many more are there? Okay, we can still think about that. Just let it simmer somewhere in the back of my mind for now. Name a country other than Qatar that contains the letter Q. Iraq, of course. Mozambique, Iraq, and Equatorial Guinea. Name a European country that contains the letter Z. Oh dear. That's a tough one. It's counterintuitive. Well, let's think about it. If I just look at the little map that they have back there. Portugal, Spain, France, Andorra, Liechtenstein, Monaco, Switzerland, of course. And Czech Republic or Czechia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, of course. Switzerland is the easiest one to spell, so I'm glad I got that one. Name the only US state that ends with 3 consecutive vowels. Oh my word, this is the most infuriating test. 3 consecutive vowels. Florida. Okay, that's an A. No, but we do want vowels, so we want 3 of them. Alabama, but that doesn't have consecutive. It's probably going to be A's. California. IA, but not the N. Alaska. No. Hawaii. Hawaii. That must be it. Yes! I got the only one that's right. Yay! Name a country that contains the letters AG. Afghanistan. AG. Argentina. Afghan. No. Angola is not going to work either. Oh, this is a tough one. AG. I have to think about that in the back of my mind again. Name a European city that contains a double letter. A double letter for a capital city. Oh, good grief. Vilnius. Stockholm. Oslo. Amsterdam. Berlin. Warsaw. Moscow. What are the Baltic states capitals? Estonia. Sure, this one might stop me. European capital city that contains a double letter. Rome, Madrid, Lisbon. Well, Andorra, actually the capital is Andorra la Vella, so maybe that one. I don't know how to spell it though. Hey, they gave it to me. That's right anyway. Okay, thank goodness I found one. I would never have thought of Tallinn or Valletta, of course, in Malta. Brussels, of course, Vienna. Ugh, it's obvious when you see the answer. Name a country that ends with the letter T. It ends with the letter T. Well, let's look at the map behind this banner again. So we have Chile, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Venezuela, Suriname, Guyana, Mexico, Guatemala, El Salvador, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Bahamas. Question is, how long are we willing to wait? Russia, France, Sweden, Italy. We'll come back to that one. Name a US state capital that that contains a double letter. Carson City, Sacramento, honestly, Baton Rouge. Sheesh, I can't even think of most of them now. Olympia. This is a tough one. Okay, let's see what we can do with the rest. There's only two more after that. Name a country that contains the letter AU that is not Australia or Austria. So it's not going to be at the start of the name then. Palau. Palau will work. Mauritania, Mauritius, Nauru, Palau, Saudi Arabia, Guinea-Bissau again. Finally, okay, I'm not sure if I want to do this one yet. If I do this one, it might end the test, so I think we should go back to the ones that we skipped. I guess this is just about patience, really. Name a capital city that begins and ends with the same letter. Sure. Beijing, Tokyo, Ulaanbaatar, Pakistan, what's Islamabad, Cairo, Amman. Yo, again, it's going to be so obvious when I see the answer. I don't know what to say here. Andorra la Vella. Maybe we'll take that one. That still counts as a full name. Yay, at least that works. So if I didn't have that other one before, I would never have thought of this one. Warsaw, of course, with the W's. Ankara, Oslo. I thought of these, but that was with the one that was the capital thing. The other question that we had. Anyway. We had that one, this one again. A country that contains the letters AG. Ag. Uganda. Morocco. Good grief. I wonder if you play along at home, if you get these answers much quicker than I do. Ugh. Sure. Might be at the end of the name again. Or in the middle. No, I think we'll have to go to the other one. Name a country that ends in the letter T. TimorLeste. It's going to be obvious, of course. Mauritania. My brain is starting to malfunction now, but this is a good practice, a good exercise. At least I have to give this to BuzzFeed. Usually these tests are quite junk status, but this one is a very good one, I think. I just want to see, are we still recording in the background? Yes, we are. It's going to be a long video, but it's like a live stream, but not quite live. The T. Switzerland. It's like Medea now. Switzerland. Ireland. See, I'm looking at the maps here, still on the banners, trying to think. So we have Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Russia. What about the Caucasus? Georgia, Armenia, what's that other one? Azerbaijan, Turkey, Kosovo is not going to be counted anyway, probably. Ends with a T. They're killing me here. Pakistan, New Zealand, it's always a D. Austria, Australia. Okay, let's just think in Africa. So if we just think South Africa, Eswatini or Swaziland, Lesotho, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Comores, Madagascar, Angola, DRC, Rwanda, Burundi, Kenya, Tanzania, Malawi, Somalia, Djibouti, Ethiopia, North and South Sudan, or just South Sudan and South Sudan, Egypt. Oh my God. Hey, like I said, Africa will not let you down. So at least two of them were actually in Africa, but it should probably be Cote d'Ivoire, not Ivory Coast. So it's just one of two. I would never have thought Ivory Coast. I would have thought Cote d'Ivoire, so I would never have had that. So just those two. So I found one of them in Africa. Name a US state capital that contains a double letter. This one is going to keelhalter me. If that's even a word, but I'm sure I've heard it somewhere. Phoenix. No. What's the capital of New Mexico? Can't think of it now. Denver and Colorado. Salt Lake City. Albany, New York. That doesn't count. This one might be the one I give up, but I don't know if I should want to give up. What is Florida's capital? I just can't think of it right now. I have too many names in my head at the moment. Alabama is like Montgomery, isn't it? Montgomery. Maybe that one will work, if it's a capital even. No, so they're saying I should give up. I thought that was a double M. No, I'm not going to give up. That's how you lose the game. No, we never give up. So, what is Ohio? Oh, never going to Indiana, Indianapolis. Good luck spelling that. Indianapolis. Probably like 2 L's or 2 P's. See, my spell check thing says it's wrong, so it's wrong. I don't even have to try it. No, then it's not going to count if that says it's not incorrectly spelled, because then there's no double letter. Wisconsin. I think North Dakota, South Dakota. I really just can't think of the names. It's like Pierre or something is one of them. Maybe that's one. That's somewhere. Alright, at least I got that one. I think that's towards the north somewhere, one of the Dakotas. North Dakota, South Dakota. I should look that up. I don't want to see a map right now because that will be cheating, but we'll look up where Pierre is. Minnesota's something, I don't know. No. So we just have to go back to that other one again. Name a country that contains the letters Ag. Palau, Nauru, Indonesia, Madagascar. Where am I typing, man? That took way too long, but anyway, Nicaragua, Paraguay, and Trinidad and Tobago. There, what's it in Trinidad and Tobago? That's a double. Oh, it's the AG. It's not a double letter. You see, I'm getting all confused now. Name a European city, capital city that contains a double letter. We got that one. So I think it's just the last one. I just want to make sure. You see, it's really coming down to discipline and not caring how long the video is. That's what's going to give me the answers. Most people would just give up because it takes too long. And finally, name a country that contains no letters from the word mackerel. What a strange thing. South Africa, okay, that has an A. Laos has an L. Afghanistan has an A. India. That will work, I think. No, it's wrong. Oh, of course. The A at the end. Well, they are nice because they do give me another chance, so they don't count that as wrong. So I would have had 2 wrong by now. But the Indianapolis one is because I couldn't spell it. Pakistan, Russia, it's an R. Iceland, it's a C. United States, E. Canada, Bolivia, L. Sure, this is not going to be an easy one. Poland, Germany has an A. Australia, Palau, again the L. Turkey, E. What would it be then? Paraguay has an A in it. Paraguay. Argentina. Let's just think about the map again. Portugal, R. Italy has an L. France has an A and an R. Norway, Denmark. Georgia has an R. China has a C. No, I'll never give up. Oman has an M. Yemen has an E. Qatar has an R and an A. Bahrain has an A. Kuwait, it's not gonna work. Israel, it's not gonna work. Turkey, it's gonna be really obvious again. New Zealand. Think of Africa. Let's see if my parable holds up that Africa will not let you down. Cote d'Ivoire, but they take Ivory Coast, Mauritania, Morocco, Tunisia, A again, Libya, Algeria, Chad has a C, Niger has an R, Nigeria, Congo, Republic of the Congo, C of course, Kenya has a K. Good grief, they've taken all of them. Contains no letters from the word mackerel. What could it be? I'm a bit stumped with this one. Somalia, Finland, A again, Ukraine, Belarus, Latvia, Lithuania. It has to be a kind of short name, otherwise it would have some of those letters anyway. So let's think of the short ones. We had one before, didn't we? That had like 4 letters in it. And they gave us the answers. That's a bit cheaty, but I think we should use the resources that we have. Utah, okay, no, these are US states, so they were quite clever in that respect. I will not say I surrender, never. Iran, Israel, Kazakhstan, Indonesia, Singapore, I don't know, maybe I'll have to give up, but I don't really want to. Malta, Spain. What could it be? Poland? Maybe it's a joke. It can't be. They did say it's an infuriating test, but anyway. Peru, Bolivia, Haiti, A again, Bahamas, Mexico, Cuba, Dominica, okay, it's the same thing, United States, Canada, Guyana, Suriname. They all use that. Brazil, Sudan, Somalia. It's gonna have to be something that just uses like O. The fact that they don't have an O is like a clue. Oman, but that has an M, so let's think of other O kind of city or countries. Myanmar, it's another R. Turkey. Morocco. Anyway, I think just for the sake of the video, I would sit here all day just to think about this. So I'm just gonna... No, but I can't actually move on without giving some kind of answer. Japan. No, that also has an A. Philippines. Papua New Guinea, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, still has an A in it. Anyway, I'm just gonna say Lesotho. Obviously it's not the right answer. I give up. Right, so I got 19 out of 20. Fiji, Togo, and Djibouti. I knew it was like Togo, one with the O's. These short names. Damn, I should have kept going with Africa. I would have found 2 in there. Anyway, that's that, comrades. I think I've babbled long enough. I'll see you in another video. I hope you enjoyed despite this being such a long video. But anyway, I'll see you again. Have a fantastic day and... see you in another video, as I said. Goodbye, comrades.